How you doing, guys? It's your boy Chance again. I'm going to be sharing another poem with you. This poem, much like the last poem, is a collaboration poem, and actually, this is the first collaboration poem that I ever did, and it's with a different poet, and she is like a little sister to me. She's also a Mississippi poet, so please support your Mississippi poets. And her name is Celisa Rouser, and she has helped me on numerous times and numerous occasions with my poetry, and I've done the same with her, and we've both been encouraging each other to continue on ministering in our craft. So, whenever you get a chance, please look her up, and hopefully you'll be able to get to witness some of her wonderful poetry. So, with that being said, the poem that I'm gonna share with you today is entitled "Weary Race." And also, please bear with me. I'm going to be reading this one as well. Why am I feeling like this? The musky, humid air is so thick, slowly suffocating my thoughts, murdering my unequivocal assurance. Warm crimson colored liquid, it gushes out of my heart with every thump, with every thud, the thick substance ever flowing through my hands as I whisper, "The devil did this." A glowing light is off in the distance. Bloody handprints on the floor, everyone drawing closer and closer. One last chance at eternal life. My spirit is growing dim. My hope is dwindling. With one last outreach, my hand stretches toward the light. My eyes dilate in the bright aurora. The joyous presence overwhelms me. In the darkness, I no longer stumble. No longer is there a hole in my heart. For the first time, I don't feel empty. Hopelessness rolls out of my soul like the morning fog. With God's glorious light at my feet, I can now walk freely. No longer hidden in the darkness of my sins. Walking with my head held high. No longer ashamed to look the enemy in the eye. The journey has been paved. With tears, disappointment, and fears, being left to suffer in my sins by those who I love the most, the only one that I can call on was Jesus. Without judgment, he reached out to me. I gave him my hand. He gave me something to look forward to, and the journey to the long-awaited peace began. As I ascended with my walk with him, my burdens became lighter. The people around me began to change, all because they witnessed the transition in me. The more I kneeled and gave him glory, the more he gave me life. Deliverance from a life that was filled with destruction, rescuing me from a life that was polluted with hatred, providing a lifeline in a world that was drowning me in despair. Suddenly I realized the will to live was stronger than ever. Death and self-destruction became an afterthought. Isolation and brokenheartedness was a distant memory. The enemy had brought me to a point that I knew was leading me to hell. Suicide was no longer on the forefront. I shall live and not die replaced my demonic logic. I now have a reason to live. I live for Jesus. I live for my family. I live for my friends. I am their lighthouse to salvation, to shine through their darkness, lighting a path less traveled. But this is a race that I want to finish, for the reward is beyond measure. There is a home up there saved for me. So I am going to make sure that I hold on to the golden ticket, so I can continue to hold on to his unchanging hand, never turning back, never giving up, until he says to me, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." Thank you.